So how did Fernandina Beach get chosen for this? Was it assigned, or did you have anything to do with it?
I had no
Rick
influence on
Stockstill,
it. Yeah. We let Olivia Mitchell and Ron Paulus, kind of make those decisions. I just said, hey, make sure we have a nice field to practice on. And again, you could have practiced here. There's a place closer to the stadium, but the 45-minute drive, we wanted to be close to our hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Bailey Island, you guys are staying up this way. So any updates, anything injury-wise, or any news items that you'd start off with?
No, nobody's out.
No surprises.
We have a couple guys injured that we're still going to try to go, and so we'll see how this week goes. But no new injuries, nothing that happened during bowl practice, nothing like that. Nope.
The couple of guys who may or may not, can you say who those are, or is it new people?
I'd probably be able to tell you. Do we have a midweek, late week?
You're at Thursday.
Yeah. By Thursday, I'll be able to tell you, have a better idea. Just after practice today and tomorrow, I'll have a really good sense of it.
Do you have an idea how the quarterback, how that will be divvied up? Will Tyler start the game?
Yeah. Right now, that'll probably be the plan. Go with Tyler with the ones, and both of them been running with Tyler and Steve have been playing with the ones. Have gotten reps with the ones this week during bowl prep, but as we get down here, get closer in the game time on the depth chart, Tyler will be the one and with the ones, and then Steve and Joey be with the twos, Ron Pauls with the threes.
How has Tyler looked this month?
He's done great. He's progressing from not playing football for so many weeks. Every day he gets better and better, and his decision making and really just getting back there and having live reps. Obviously he's not getting hit. He's in the red. Our quarterbacks are all in the red, but to have him out there getting live reps has been really good.
Lorenzo Styles had a big bowl game last year. What have you kind of seen from him this month?
He's been great. Just again, a lot of those guys have been getting a lot of good reps. From Lorenzo Styles and all those wide receivers. He's had a really good bowl prep. I think we've gotten 10 practices in before we've gotten down here, and he's done some good things in practice.
And then bowl prep wise, did you find any differences or do any differences compared to last year when you were kind of taking the job over?
Yeah, I think you have a whole year of data to kind of look and say, okay, how do we want to prepare for this opportunity? And if you don't enhance what you're doing, you're going to get passed by, and that's something I believe in, and that's a part of challenge everything. So we've kind of looked at the structure of practice and taken some of the ideas we had last year, some of the things we've done this year, and then we've changed even during bowl practice in terms of how long we're practicing, what type of practice it is. We've had some good full padded tackle practices, for our guys that need to tackle and need to get out here and have some good live reps.
And then obviously you want to win the game, but is this a game specifically on defense where you can kind of put guys in different roles and even some sub packages just to kind of see what they can do potentially?
Yeah, it would be to help us win. And it's not for charity. It's not just to see what guys can do. We're going to put guys in places because we believe it's going to give us the best chance to win.
And then did everybody make it in so far?
They're in now, or they'll get in at some point today, with obviously all the flight delays. Some guys will get in a little bit later, but everybody will be in today.
What's the excitement level for Jalen Snead in particular, not just because it's South Carolina, but because maybe, he gets to play a little more, or just the progress he's made this month? What's it been like in December?
Yeah, he's one of those guys that has had the opportunity to develop, right? Those 10 practices, it was really an opportunity for guys that need to develop to get the opportunity to get a lot of meaningful practice reps, and he's done a great job, played a couple different positions, and I think he'll do some good things on Friday.
He was talking about the impact Laurinaitis has had on him. What's it been like to see, and what does James report back to you in terms of the growth on the mental side of the game?
Yeah, he's athletically, Jalen Snead is a tremendous athlete, great football player. He's just had to continue to improve, understanding the difference between the high school game and the college game, and he's done a great job, and Laurinaitis has done a great job working with him, right, and to try to help him on that learning curve. During the season, it's difficult because each week, a specific game plan towards who you're playing, but in bowl prep, it's really, you're back to development, and you're back to the basics, and really get a chance to know the same type of defense or the same type of schemes for 10-plus practices.
Are you able to talk about the transfers that are coming in that we haven't talked about? I guess you guys have announced Caleb Smith, the two special teamers are interesting guys. Caleb Smith, first of all, how are you going to keep? You got KK and Caleb, right?
Yeah. I'm still learning that. Big K and little K. One's KK. I don't know which one's KK yet, and which one's Big K and little K. But Caleb Smith, obviously from Virginia Tech, he's going to be a huge addition to our offense, to that wide receivers room. A guy that comes with experience, with game experience, but also brings the length, the size that will be an addition to that room, a sense of maturity. I'm excited for him to get here and what he can do.
And the new kicker and punter that you got through the portal, Mace finds those guys.
Yeah, Brian does a great job, man, in really identifying those guys and be able to connect with them and get them here. Those are positions of need, Those are valuable positions that we know with Sott and Groupie both being seniors, they're going to be leaving, and to bring in a punter that has game experience, is going to be valuable to really to have a competition in that room. And then, for the kicking, the chance to bring in a kicker that has had one of the strongest legs in college football, he really will bring a huge dynamic to our special teams units that we need to win championships.
Anything else?
A couple of guys were talking about how when the players only watch film, let's say, and the coaches are out of the room, and the younger guys feel more comfortable maybe in asking what might seem like a silly question. How helpful has that been? Is that something that has made it possible for as many young guys to contribute this year as they have?
It's, again, you hope you create an atmosphere where young guys don't hesitate to ask questions, because in order to grow, you got to ask questions, because we're going to assume you know unless you ask those questions. But that's real life, right? And that some kids, their pride doesn't want them to be wrong. They don't want to show the people in that room that they don't know, and so they don't ask those questions. But, I like the opportunity to have players lead video sessions, because it shows those guys that are teaching what they know. It shows those guys that are in front of the room and saying, hey, here's what you need to do. It gives them some player-led leadership and some experience for those guys that without coaches they're always to answer questions. So anytime that can happen, I always encourage it.
Good.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it, man. Stay warm.
All right.